Ba weep, gra na weep, ninny bod. What's up, guys? This is your buddy Quintesson back at you again with another video review. And today I'm going to be doing an unboxing review on this guy from the Earthrise War for Cybertron line. It is the Quintesson Allicon. We're going to unbox this figure, guys. We're going to transform it. But before we go any further, though, I'll ask that you hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And if you do enjoy this video, hit the like button. And while you're at it, hit the notification bell to stay in tune with the Quintesson channel. So, without further ado, let's take a look at this figure. Alright guys, before I unbox the figure, let's take a look at the packaging. We noticed that the Allicon is nicely displayed there right in the front. And just for a little throwback memory, I remember seeing this in the 1986 film, and when they introduced the characters from Cup and Hot Rod, when they saw them and they gave them the snack, I was like, oh wow, these guys are pretty cool. And then all of a sudden, these things transformed into an alligator. I was like, holy crap, that's cool. But these are one of my favorite Beast Transformers as far as the G1 cartoon. I'm not a fan of anything that turns into an animal, minus the Dinobots. But yeah, I like these guys because they looked awesome in the actual movie. So let's take a look at them there. There's the front there. We notice the words Quintesson Allicon. On the side there, we have this nice artwork of these guys, man. And they look so mean. Look at his face there with his eyes glowing, and he's got a spear in his hand. I think that looks so awesome. On the back there, we notice that it looks like to be the Quintesson planet on the back. And in the back of the packaging there, we notice we have a nice picture of the Allicon in his robot mode and this nice crazy looking alligator slash crazy animal mode. So I fell in love with that mode when I saw them in the movie, and I said, wow, these guys look just crazy wicked. So there's a look at that. And on the other side, there's some nice artwork of the Earthrise War for Cybertron line. And without further ado, let's open this guy up. So here's a look at the Allicon now with the inside packaging. Look at him nicely displayed there. We see his big tail on the bottom and his spear on the side. There's a look at the back of it. He also comes with the instructional pamphlet, which on the front there, we notice that the figure's displayed, and we do have this new faction symbol, which I'm assuming represents the Quintesson. So we look at it there, it's like a skull type thing. And on the bottom there, we see it as well. So on the packaging, it also does have it on the top there. So that might be the new faction symbol for the Quintessons. So we'll open it up, take a look at the instructions, and I don't think it's gonna be too bad to transform, but there's a look at it. Really nice. And there's a look at the back of it. Alright guys, now that I have the figure out of the packaging, let's take a look at him. So overall, my impressions are this figure is a perfect model of the actual cartoon character. So we notice him there. We have all the nice detail on the head there. I mean, look at the faceplate mask. It looks great in the little blue paint. We notice that he does have that nice football style looking helmet. We notice him on the shoulders there. We have those big shoulders. And these guys always reminded me of like football player type guys because they had that, you know, what it looks like the football padding on the shoulders. Really nice there. We have some silver paint on the chest area. We have some nice purpley pink paint on the front. The arms look great. Look at all the detail on the arms there. They look really nice. He does have these like pinkish purple arms there. And it looks like a great representation of the actual cartoon characters. It just looks perfect almost. You have that nice detail on the center there. And on the feet and legs, it looks great. This little dark silvery paint, I like it. Look at the back there. You notice we do have some hollow spots there, but that's pretty much it. Considering the line is notorious for having hollow spots, this figure is not that hollow. So really solid, really solid. I do like it. The points here with the spikes on the shoulders, they're kind of like a softer plastic, but it's still pretty pointy. So if I squeeze them hard enough, yeah, they'll prick you pretty bad. And overall, I do love this design. Unfortunately, what my gripes are, I mean, it's pretty short. He's probably a little bit bigger than Cliff Jumper from the line. So if you haven't seen the review on that, go check that out. But overall, I think it looks great. As far as the looks go, it's on point. So let's take a look at the articulation now. We'll start off with the head. The head can tilt up and down like so. Can't really spin around 360 degrees due to the back part there just blocks off the section. So you can't really turn it all the way around, but he doesn't need to because you wouldn't be looking at anything because his back right there is just flat. So for what it is, I think it's fine because they have to turn around anyway to look. So we'll look at the arms now. The arms can rotate 360 degrees. Shoulders can go out and in. He does have some bicep swivel right there. The elbow can bend forward and back a little bit over 90 degrees. The hands can rotate 360 degrees, which is always good. I'm always for that. See if the waist can turn around. Yep, waist can turn around 360 degrees. And the legs can go out and in. It does have the thigh swivel joint. Knee can bend a little bit over 90 degrees. The feet can pivot forward and back like that, which is amazing. And on the side there, they can tilt about 45 degrees to give you all types of wicked poses. All right, so now onto the accessories. Now we'll start off with the first accessory, which kind of really isn't an accessory. It's just another portion of him that comes on the bottom of the box there. So we notice there, it's the tail section of what will become his alligator mode. So we notice all the nice detail of the spikes and all that on the back section there. It does have this nice silvery paint on the front. Bottom there, it is pretty hollow. Now this does carry his second accessory, which is his real accessory. On the bottom here, this section does come off and it does pop out to become like a knife. So if you take a look at it there, it has a nice little blade section here with all the little details on the center that you can actually put on his hand to have him holding as a weapon. So overall, I think that looks pretty cool. So the way you do that by putting this on is you got to open up this section here and just attach it on the back. You notice there, clips right in that part and then it gets pushed in, so it does come off. So it's a little bit of a pain in the butt to get it all the way in, but give enough of a tug there, hopefully you won't break the figure. And I think I just snapped it. All right, and boom. All right, so here's a look at the Allicon now with the backpack piece on. So if we notice there, it gives them more of the complete look that we had in the original cartoon as they were hauling Cup and Hot Rod away. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. It doesn't look bad because in the cartoon they actually had that backpack piece. Unlike, you know, a lot of the other cartoons, they didn't have like a backpack, and then in the toy they got a backpack, but this guy looks really good with it or without it. But I actually like it with it because it does hide his alt mode face right there. So that looks cool. Alright, we'll take a look at the next accessory, which is the Pike that he comes with. So we notice it there, it does look modeled right after the original cartoon. We notice the bottom section here has a pointy part. It has some detailing on the midsection, and on the other tip it has some spikes there on around it, about 4 spikes. And on the tip here we have that nice diamond style end, and it's made out of a little bit of a softer plastic / rubber, and overall I think it looks perfect. It also does have a section here that can actually, if you notice, there's a little porthole there, and on the back there you can actually snap it into the back section. There's a peg right on the back that you can actually store the Pike like that, and it fits perfectly on there. So overall, I'm really impressed by his robot form. I think it looks awesome with all the amounts of details that's on there. I think he looks great. So now let's get into the transformation and turn him into his alt mode. Alright guys, so now that we have him in his alternate mode, let's take a look at it. And as we can see, man, my first impressions are, man, I thought it looked good before, but I really like this mode even more. So we'll look now at the head sculpt there of the alligator mode. And man, we notice all the detail there on the front there. We have the nice pink, the light blue on the top. His eyes are these huge red eyes. We notice that the teeth there, they're like an off-white color. So there's like a yellowing on the teeth there. And I think it looks great. The great thing about this, we can actually open up the mouth. Huge, man. Look at that. Holy crap. We can actually put probably like a mini bot in there and swallow him up whole. So that's awesome that they actually allowed the mouth to open up almost like in the cartoon. They opened up really big when they transform it. Rawr. So we notice in the inside there we do have the red paint with some nice detailing in the mouth there. And on the top there we even have some detailing on the top there. And you notice that he does have double sets of teeth on the top right here and on the bottom. And man, that thing looks just so wicked looking. Notice that the arms there, they're a little bit kibbly from the robot mode. The arms look great though. We noticed that they're just like a little shorter, kind of like a T-Rex arm. It does have more fingers there, and we notice that it does have the spikes there. On the back mode there, we see more of the tail, how it would look if he was an alligator. Unfortunately, we do have these two hands that are just hanging around right there from the alternate mode. But right here, we notice that it does have some weird detail. If you're looking at it straight back, you won't notice that it is the hands, but obviously we know because we just transformed it. So overall, I think it looks great. The feet look great. The legs look great. This kind of spot bothers me right here. I wish they would have did something maybe a little bit different color to give them a little bit of offset there instead of having these two holes. But overall, I mean, man, this thing is a wicked looking figure, man. And you can put the actual Pike on his arm there. You can actually take it off and have him holding it like so. And man, he just looks awesomely wicked. So the only downside I see as far as this mode goes is the articulation is very limited now. So if we notice the arms there, they can rotate 360 degrees around, and that's pretty much it. They can't go in and out. And also the head, which I kind of wish it did a little bit of tilt, left or right, or from side to side. But that doesn't take much out of this figure because really they're just big, bulky, and they just kind of turn around all the way around anyway. So that's pretty much it. So there's my unboxing and review on the Earthrise Allicon figure. Overall, a really good figure. The size doesn't really match the price point, but hey, it is the Earthrise War for Cybertron line, and it do get pricey. He's pretty cool, so I definitely recommend him if you're into the 86 movie. So this is Quintesson signing out, saying peace, love, harmony, God bless. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, chances are you'll enjoy another one. Hit the subscribe and notification bell for more Quintesson content.